to that, Edgar always used to praise us in the UK for how quickly we were developing time banking. But he never mentioned the fact that we had him behind us to rely on whenever we got into trouble or didn't know where the hell we were doing. I have never known a person who you could present any sort of problem or difficulty with, be it from personal, strategic, work, anything, environmental, any sort of problem. At the end of it, you'd come to some conclusion just by spending some time with him. And I've been very lucky for the last 2 years over the lockdown. We've been doing these Tuesday night meetings with Edgar and Chris and a couple of others. And we recorded the podcast there, and I really do recommend. It's called Taking Back Our Economy. And if you want to be reminded of Edgar, that his eloquence is just amazing on those things. We had special guests, but he was the star of it. And I like things simple. And during those podcasts, I could just, one sentence he just threw away was, yeah, but it's all about caring and learning. And it just put everything into perspective. That's if new caring is not going on, ideally collective caring, acts of collective caring, and you're not learning new stuff, then we're on the wrong track. And I just love that, just boiling down to its essence. But I really do. Taking Back Our Economy is really worth listening to if you want to be reminded of Edgar.
You want to talk about that, Martin?
Yeah, that's the motorway services that took 12 years to build. But basically 3 pence in every pound goes to the local community and funds the time bank. So we've got our own source of money. It was a long project, but it's really worth it. And it's completely environmental. It's hidden under the ground, and all the food and everything is bought locally. And we've created 400 jobs as well. So it's making that whole thing and making an asset out of something that once was a problem. Motorway service stations are normally a problem, but we're winning prizes of being the sort of place people want to visit, but generating an income that we can control for the people in the community and time banking. So brilliant.
It really was brilliant. The architecture, you can see for a services stop, the architecture was beautiful with all this beautiful wood. There was a lake, a pond, a lake, I guess you'd say, next to it. And as you say, Martin, it was sort of built into the ground, so it has a grass roof, right?
Yeah.
Green roof, yeah.
Yes. And it was, you were able to make this happen because the person who owned the land donated it. Is that right?
No, we raised money to buy it. A local farmer. But we got the thing was getting planning permission, which was the hard deal. But we got that because the idea came from people in the local community, which is a very depressed area, a very poor area of Gloucester. And the idea came from them, and the credibility sort of grew from the grassroots and the sort of people we had involved. And the local farmer sold the land for just £1 million for us, which was amazingly cheap. Took 22 million to build, so we went into partnership with a Westmoreland family who've done it before. But and that Reyaz, is Reyaz here? I don't know. He was going to try to be, obviously not. He's one of the most stalwarts. He's the backbone of time banking in the UK. He lives it and runs fair shares. Has done for how many years? I don't know.
Forever.
Forever.
It's the beginning of
yeah.
It was really, truly inspiring to see Reyaz, what can I say, living his joy for living the thing that he most wanted to do, making this time bank come alive. And he was so alive with it. And he works with these young people, and it was just really what he's doing there through the time bank is extraordinary.